Good afternoon, all. This is Dolores from Getting Gigs, and today I'd like to talk to you about a job or opportunity. We're working remotely with the company Starbucks. The reason I chose to do a video about Starbucks today is because I found that they had actually a lot of remote opportunities that are available in the United States. They do have actually international careers available for them as well. But today I'm going to concentrate first on the companies that are the positions that are within the United States, and then I'll show you the international information. So let's get started. The website is their regular homepage is starbucks.com. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll find that they have like their opportunities down here. You can go to careers. You can do US careers or international careers. Right now, I'm going to choose US careers. And I have it on this page right here because I wanted you to see like what are the benefits and the perks for working for them before we actually search for the jobs. Some of the perks working for them, and I found a lot of them that the ones that I found interesting, I'm going to point out to you, is you get 30% off drinks, merchandise, and food if you work for them, and you get a free pound of coffee or tea every week. I love coffee, so that for me is a decent perk. And then for the health and well being, I like that they had financial protection for you and your family with life insurance, short term and long term disability options. And then they have also paid leave for parents welcoming a new child, which is awesome. And then like they have other options here too, but I just want to show you the ones that I found interesting. Financial support, they have part-time employees can get stock eligibility equity with the company, and then they have 401k. But this is the part that I like the best, and this is the part I wanted to point out because a lot of people don't take advantage of these programs when they go to companies. They actually forget that they're there, and or they say, "Oh, I don't have time to do them." But Starbucks is generous in terms of their education opportunities. They have like like they're affiliated with, or not affiliated with. They offer online courses through Arizona State University. Like they have a partnership with them, and they'll help you get your first time bachelor's degree. And then you might not think like that's a great perk or opportunity, but it is. Like so while you're working for them in their corporate office or inside one of their stores, you can get the opportunity to go get your degree. So I thought that that was a great perk that they have. And then also too, yeah, I was done with that one, but I wanted to show you about the corporate one. Like if you look here, they were talking about that they have a lot of hybrid opportunities where you work in the office 3 days a week and then off site the other 2 days a week. And then they have other positions that are 100% remote. And that's the ones that I like. That's the one I was searching for. So I wanted to show you those. But before I do that, I wanted to show you what I saw for the reviews for them on Glassdoor. On Glassdoor, I saw that they had a 3.6%, like not percent, 3.6 rating in stars. And for me, that's considered like I consider that a little bit above average because like three or two and a half or 2 stars, well not 2 stars, but like 2.5 is average. Three is a little bit above. The 3.6 is pretty good. And the reason I think that 3.6 stars is good is because nobody's going to get a perfect score because there's always going to be somebody that complains about a company no matter where company you work for. You're the greatest company in the world. There's going to be somebody that doesn't like the company. So no company's going to be perfect. And the reason I wanted to do the reviews also, I like to see like how many people had put the pros and how many people put the cons, and then like just to see what's out there. Now, like some of them are complaining about the low pay, but if you're a barista, so I'm not looking like to show you the barista positions. So like yeah, like great staff, communication, uh, benefits are out of sight. Yeah. So like they have like some decent perks there that a lot of people like. And I was looking at the salaries too. Like if you look through the salaries, like I wasn't looking at like the barista salaries, but like if you look at like the shift manager, that's pretty decent. Manager salaries, that's decent. Assistant store manager. But like I was looking at like the district ones, and then I was looking at like if you look at the some of the ones that are like more inside the corporate office, the pay's not that bad. Like the project manager one, like 78 grand, that's decent. Customer service, I mean that's about average, 33,000. What's that? About $16 an hour. And it depends on what state you live in. You know that could be kind of low or kind of high depending on what state you live in, depending on what minimum wage is there. But then they have these other ones like, sales associate, like that's inside the store. But like if you look at some of these other ones, they were actually kind of decent. Yeah, like the director one. Pretty sure you probably need a degree for that one. But there were some decent pays out here for them. So I guess it all depends on what you apply for with them. But I wanted to show you that. Like they have a lot of like reviews out here on Glassdoor for them. And from what I saw, like the reviews are pretty good, like for the people that actually liked working there. Like they say, like, oh, I like this perk, I like that perk, and their benefit for the school perk, that's actually a pretty decent benefit. Because now I didn't say, I couldn't find on there whether or not it was like they pay for the whole thing, but I'm pretty sure if there's like an affiliation with them, or like they're working with that school to get like to reimburse you. I'm pretty sure you probably get it for a decent amount just because of the fact that they're doing that and they partner with them. So now I wanted to show you the jobs that are out there. And let's just go ahead and search for those jobs. So here's like, look how many positions open without me doing the filter for remote jobs. There's over 19,000 positions available. And this is just United States because I have it filtered on the United States. So, but if you search for keyword remote, there's still 485 positions open. That's a good amount of positions that are open that are remote. For me, I think this gives you a lot of opportunities to choose something that you could do. I was looking at this business system analyst one earlier when I was looking out here, and I'll just show you that one. Like there's HR Pro one also too. I was looking at. Well, let's do the HR one just so you see. Yeah, like the pays like between $23 and $39 per hour, and then like they just posted this one. Like this one, yeah, it needs a bachelor's degree or human resources, and then like it has some information about different states about how it would work. I guess because different states they have to disclose different information, all about recruiting vacation times they have on here. But like I thought, like this one was decent. That's the one I'm gonna apply for. But then if you look at some of the other ones, like administrative assistant, like that's an assistant position, and that pays between $23 and $39 per hour. That's a pretty decent pay for an administrative assistant. And if you look here, I don't see where it says. I didn't see where it said that you needed a degree on this one, but like that's a good opportunity right there. So this would be probably another one I apply for. Like I don't apply for just the ones with the degree, even though I have a degree. If they're a decent pay like that, I'll go ahead and still apply for that. Just because my whole goal is to work 100% remotely, 100% of the time. I don't want to go into an office. So if I find one like this, where I could do it remotely, and then it pays okay, like I'm gonna go ahead and apply for it and see what I get. Like right now, I do have like one, two. I have two side gigs that I work almost full time on between the two of them, and then I also have like another third side hustle I do here and there, and like right now I have like three of them, and then I'm trying to look for like a fourth or fifth. Like I'm not like trying to like do two jobs at once. I don't do that. But what I like to do is like to have a backup. Like so, if I go and log into one job, they don't have work, I can go to the other. I go to that job, they don't have work, I can go to the other. Like I like to have like enough jobs lined up for the day so that way I can get at least my 40 hours in per week, and that way I don't have to worry about my paying my bills. But these type of positions, like in a company like this is like a permanent position. Like this is not like a gig or a side hustle. This is like a regular job. So that's why I still apply for these. Why I work my side hustles and gigs, because that way, if I get hired by one of them, then I won't have to worry or rely too much on those side hustles and gigs. But I do love doing my side hustles and gigs. Don't get me wrong, because I like to work my own hours, and that's the one thing that I most like about working side hustles and gigs. So that's why, like, when I find those, I post those right away, because those are the ones, to me, are the best for me. And I think other people might have the same mindset as me, where you want to work remotely, but you want to do it on your own terms. So that's just my thought about it. So for the ones still here at Starbucks, like I was searching, like this procurement to pay one. I don't think I have the experience for this one, but if you look at that one, yeah, it looks like it's the same pay range. Like I don't know, did they post the same pay range on all of them? This one you need a bachelor's degree in accounting or finance for. Let's see if we can find another one. See if they did post the same pay on them. So I'm gonna pick a different one. Because like these barista ones, you're not gonna be able to do remotely a barista one. So why they came up as remote, I don't know. So let's see if we can find more that are not barista. Yeah, it's showing a lot of barista ones. Let's see if they got a filter up here that I could do. Um, let's try the strategy manager digital. Nah, look at that one. Starting pay is 119 grand. So you'll probably need a degree for this one. Mm, yeah, this is one that I'm just gonna take a look at to see what they have out there for it. I know you'll probably need a degree for this one or certain technical knowledge. Yeah, there's a lot on here. Yeah, 4 years of this, 2 years of that, 2 years of that, 2 years of that. So this is probably more for like an executive like type role. But I still might actually look at it anyway to see if I meet some of the criteria for it, and I'll apply. Let's see about this other one. I'm gonna do another one just to see. Yeah, so they got a couple that pay quite a bit. This one you do need a bachelor's degree, and but I did see like the administrative assistant one. It didn't show that you needed a degree for them. Now, I do want to say this. If you want, like, if you go and you look at these positions and you see a position that you're like, oh, I only have like two or three of the criteria that they're looking for, and they're asking like for five criteria, still apply. And the reason I say that is you never know what's going to happen. When you apply, you might have some type of background that they didn't know that they needed until they saw your resume. So that's one thing. So like you might actually have like Microsoft Office skills, and they're not asking for that, but then they see it in your resume and like, oh, they have Microsoft Office. That's more beneficial to us than this, like whatever this other thing that they were looking for. So still apply. Don't sell yourself short. Apply for any position that you meet like a lot of the criteria for, and also make sure that you update your resume. Your resume should have the keywords and the key things that they're looking for on your resume based upon the job description. So if the job description says that you need typing skills and you need like, say it says Microsoft Office, say it says that you need customer service, make sure that those keywords are in your resume. So that way, when like if the company uses one of those tracking systems, like an ATS system, like what they do is they scan your resume and they search for those keywords. If your keywords are not in there and it doesn't match the job description, you might not make it to the next round of a job interview. And they didn't even look at your resume because they're having a computer look at it. It's just a system that looks through the resumes for them, and then it spits out the ones that like it'll tell them these are the people we think that are good for the position. And you might actually be the best person for that position, but it's because you didn't update your resume and you didn't tailor it to that position, you won't get the job. So always tailor your resume to the position that you're applying for. That's just my 2 cents. I'm just putting that out there because I found like when I was applying for regular jobs, I wasn't getting any calls back because I was using the same resume over and over and over again because I didn't care. Like, I mean, not that I didn't care. It's like I just didn't want to take the time to update it for every single job I was applying for. But if you find a position that you really want, you need to do that in order for you to get that position. That's just my 2 cents right there. So now I want to go ahead and show you the international careers for those of you that do not live in the United States. So here, like if you go to the bottom of the Starbucks and like all the way in the bottom you scroll, they have these international careers. It brings you to this page right here. And these are the countries that they have positions open for that are international. So like if you click on one of these, like let's just say, let's do Guatemala. See, then it goes ahead and tells you what you need and then apply for it, and it gives you information for in Guatemala. But they, I think there's like a decent amount of different countries that have openings for them. Like, unfortunately, they're not like other countries like that people might be interested in, and that's probably because if they don't have a Starbucks there, they're not going to have positions open there. But they do have international positions that are currently available. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching. This is Dolores from Getting Gigs. Like I said, don't sell yourself short. You can apply for positions that you feel that you could do, and you like if you don't have all the criteria, apply anyway. But just make sure that you have your resume updated for all the keywords of the things that you do that do match the job description to increase your likelihood of getting a call back for that position. Till next time, thanks for watching. Bye.